Welcome to Pacific Northwest Explored. In this series, we will be heading into the gateway entrance to Mount Rainier National Park, just on the state land side, and we will be testing a wood-burning stove inside a first-generation Tacoma WilderNest Tent camping system. We'll also be overnighting at a Sno-Park, which is managed by Washington State Parks, and we'll be heading into the Mount Tahoma Ski Trails system for a trail inspection. Come along for the ride. This is another camping area managed by the DNR. It's primarily for horse riders, there's folks here getting their horses out, camping for the weekend. This is a DNR campground, and you need a Discover Pass, and then you can camp here all year round. Got a nice shelter, group camping area. Lots of nice little campsites in the trees. And it's right at the gateway to Mount Rainier National Park, the Paradise Longmire entrance. Looks like it's in great shape, well maintained. Now we're on our way to Ashford. Here we are. Welcome to Ashford. This is a small town. There's a gas station. There's the Mount Whitaker's mountaineering base is here for mountaineers. I have a pit stop to make here at the fire station. Right behind it is the Mount Tahoma Trails ski system. So we're gonna swing in here, show you where the main office is, and I gotta drop off a GPS unit to them. Not sure if some of you know it, but I'm the winter operations manager for cross-country skiing and snowmobiling in Washington. So one of my jobs is to maintain and track the grooming of the snowcats, and this is a new GPS unit that we put on top of our snowcats to track our grooming. And I'm just going to drop off a new unit for the Mount Tahoma Ski Trail system so that they can keep track of their grooming, and we have a public map that interfaces it. Just a quick stop before we head up into the mountains. And here's the main office. It's open usually on the weekends. Here's some more info. Here's the phone number. We are heading into Tahoma State Forest, heading up into the mountains. This is the Mount Tahoma Trail system, the South District. We hope to get some snow tonight, fingers crossed. But we're going to camp up here at the Sno-Park, and I'll video the drive in here just so you get an idea. We're going to cross the Nisqually River. We are all set up just as it started raining, so we'll just see how waterproof this tent is. Let's give you a walk around outside. We're at the South District, Mount Tahoma Trails, Sno-Park. Gonna spend the night. A couple of cars here. Most of the day trippers have headed out for the day. We're gonna spend the night, and hopefully it snows tonight. Right now it's raining. Really hoping it's gonna turn to snow soon. It feels like 33, 34 degrees. And hopefully we'll get some snow tonight. And this will be the first overnight with the wood burning stove and the tent set up. Another addition I've done to the back of the truck is I've added this slider so I can access pots and pans, that sort of thing. And of course, if I'm inside, I can access the same stuff from the top. So we'll get a fire going in a minute and hope for snow. Getting the wood stove started. Collected an old down tree from the forest. Got all that stacked up. We'll see how she goes. Cup of tea in a minute here. Fire's going good. Got a little vent here because it's quite warm. Charging up some batteries just with my big spare battery, some GoPro batteries. Oh, looks like we got hot water. Fantastic. Time for a brew. Tonight we're just going to whip up some leftovers on the stove. I've got a little bit of bison left over. Got some garlic chopped up, some butter in the pot, and we'll have some mushrooms and some kale from the garden. And the plan is to cook it on top of the wood burning stove, so we'll see how it goes. Let's get the garlic in. Get that garlic all nice and cooked in. We'll get this bison all situated. Make sure we brown it. Mix it in with the garlic. It's gonna be good. Just a quick dinner on the stove. Leftovers, kale, some mushrooms. How's our wood doing? Oh yeah, we're good. It was a good temperature. Alright, this is nice and browned up. I'm going to throw some mushrooms in it. Alright, let's try a mushroom. See if we're good to go. Oh yeah, that's good. Let's throw some kale on. Fresh from the garden. Just a tad little extra bit of butter here. We'll stir that around. Cooking on the wood stove. Free fuel. I cut this fuel, the firewood, from the, there was a downed snag right in the Sno-Park. Just chopped her up, threw her in the wood stove. Give that a few minutes to cook down and we will be having a leftover dinner meal. Bison, mushroom, garlic, and kale. There we have it. Dinner made on my first dinner made on the wood burning stove. And it's delicious. Woo! Oh yeah. This will give me some fuel for skiing tomorrow. Yeah, good. Just starting to get used to the stove after you put a new log in. You can tell it's very efficient fire. You can adjust the oxygen in the fire, so we put a new log in and we can crank her up. And that'll get her ignited. And then we can slowly knock her back. We're right in the best burn zone right now to minimize creosote. That's good. Yeah, and as soon as that big log catches, I'll start dialing her back a bit. Reduce the oxygen. It is seriously warm in here. That wood fire, it's probably 34 degrees outside, but it's got to be 68, 70 degrees. I am all set for the night. Got my iPad. Got my book. Got my nice wood stove fire I'll stoke that up before I go to bed, and probably it should last around 4 hours. Wake up, stoke it up, and go back to sleep. Well, it's been raining quite hard now for a little while, and I've got one drip up by the stove jacket. But the good news is it drips, like right now, and it just hits the stove and evaporates. So no problem there, no serious problem. And then there's one other seam leak. The rest of the tent is great. It's just a small one seam leak right here that'll have to seam seal. Other than that, tent's looking great. It's a balmy 68, 70 degrees in here, and I've got the fire stoked up, and I'm just going to enjoy the evening. See you tomorrow. Good morning. Good night last night. Looks like the fire is still going. I woke up 3 hours ago and put a couple of logs in. Got some snow last night. That's awesome. Oh yeah. Got a couple of inches, better than nothing. So we'll be able to do some skiing today. That's great. Well, I'm gonna have some coffee and think about what route I want to do today. I think I'm gonna head up to High Hut and just do a day trip and then come back. Picking up some bacon on the fire. It's nothing like the smell of bacon on a nice wood stove. Got my nice cup of coffee in the morning. We are getting ready to head out on the trail. It's gonna be a great day. Bacon's getting cooked. We got trace amounts of snow outside. Gonna throw some eggs on here and have bacon and eggs. There we go. Bacon and eggs. Ready soon. That'll give us some energy to get out on the trail. Nobody else in the lot. Just me. I had one tree that woke me up at about 2 o'clock in the morning. It came crashing down in the woods and woke me up. But other than that, it was a quiet night. I didn't hear any vehicles. I'm up high up on the mountain here above the town of Ashford. And a couple of airplanes I heard, and that's about it. Coffee for the win. Coffee for the win. Breakfast is served. Eggs over easy and bacon. That is good. Today I'll be doing a trail inspection up here. Checking out the grooming, although they haven't been grooming in probably several weeks up here. But they've got some good snowfall, so today and tomorrow I think they'll be out there with the snowcap. If you like this episode, please hit that like button and subscribe, and join me next week for part 2 on Wednesday. Thanks for watching.